Common pitfalls in a conveyance in Spain. You've come to Spain, you've seen a property that you like, and you've gone to the agent to sign a reservation agreement. You may have just made a big mistake. Why? Because that reservation agreement may not protect you as you think it should, and it may not block the property from being marketed to a third party. A few days later, another buyer may come and take the property from under you, just maybe with the same price. You may have even paid a reservation deposit, but it really does not matter if the reservation agreement is not properly done. The next very common mistake that you can make when you buy a property in Spain is a defective due diligence. The most common defect on the due diligence is an accurate land registry description. When you see the property physically, the description that it has on the land registry must match that reality. If it does not, that is a big problem. The extensions or the difference may not be legalized, and that can end up in fines, fees, or in a worst-case scenario, partial or total demolition of the property. Also, a very common mistake on buying a property in Spain is a deficient private purchase agreement. It may be because it's never signed, the agent just proposes you that to go straight to the notary, you really do not need to sign a second contract, or because even if you sign it, it does not correctly protect you. A proper private purchase agreement must contain all the findings of the due diligence, plus your personal circumstances in order to protect you. You may accept issues of the property that you are not even aware by signing a defective private purchase agreement. All of these, the reservation agreement not properly drafted, a defective due diligence, or the absence of a private purchase agreement, may end in a stressful day at the notary. When the completion is there, and you go to the notary to actually buy your property from the seller, you may discover at the notary office a series of circumstances from the light due diligence that the notary does. You may discover that the property has a mortgage that you didn't even know, or that it has an embargo, or a debt that has been registered, or all kinds of encumbrances that it may have. It may have a tenant that you cannot kick out. It had debts with the utilities, debts with the council tax, and even in a worst-case scenario, a third party may tank the conveyance. There may be another seller that you were not aware, or a person that's not on the deed but he has a right on the property and therefore wants the due. These people can come to the notary on completion and tank the whole operation. Of course, if you knew, if in hindsight, all of that could be resolved. Therefore, we cannot but advise you to hire the services of an independent solicitor to guide you and help you through the purchase process, reservation, due diligence, private purchase agreement, and finally the day at the notary. So it's not stressful, but a happy day in which after that you can enjoy the property in Spain that you just bought. If you have any questions whatsoever regarding due diligence, the purchase, or any problems that you've detected on a conveyance that you've already ongoing, please do not hesitate to contact us.